Hello, everybody, and welcome to Whisper2Scream, May 2020, our first edition. We're calling this broadcast our Home for the Holidays edition because we pretty much have no choice. So tell a coworker, tell the president to check us out here on YouTube and Facebook at Coon Tunes Productions, then click on the current Whisper2Scream or past broadcast in our archive. Now, we got a lot to talk about, so let's get started. We're talking about celebrations during this month. We are speaking of Ramadan, Cinco de Mayo, and Mother's Day. Now, all of us are dealing with this pandemic and social distancing and quarantine, and yet it's a blessing to see how much attention is being paid to the plight of our fellow man, our fellow woman, even though they may not be a part of our group. Now, our first celebration is a month-long one. It's called Ramadan. For those of you not familiar, Ramadan is the ninth month of the lunar Islamic calendar. It represents the time when the Quran was revealed to the Prophet Muhammad. Now, that revelation remains with us today. Like the Old Testament and the New Testament, the Quran put the seal on all the revelations that came before it. Now, during the month, believers practice abstaining from food and drink during the daylight hours, and they abstain from sex as well with their marital partners. All this from sunrise to sunset. Now, fasting is prescribed for all believers, as was the practice of Jesus. Now, this is usually the time when believers get together and mingle amongst each other, but not so this year. Precautions dictate maintaining a safe distance apart from each other. Even with that, the Islamic community is indulging in charity, not only in the Islamic community, but to local communities as well.
The holy month of Ramadan is a time for Muslims to center themselves spiritually while giving back to those in need.
It's an obligation upon every Muslim, and we take it very serious. We believe all of our good deeds are multiplied by hundreds of fold.
Muhammad Bahi is with Muslims Giving Back. He says that since social distancing means Muslims cannot come together in prayer and to break fast, many have decided to scale up their charitable giving. His own group usually distributes food to the homeless every weekend in Herald Square, but is now doing it every night. It's also spent.
Now, this month, we also recognize Cinco de Mayo. This is the celebration of the victory of the Mexican army over France in a fierce battle during the Franco-Mexican War. The battle is called the Battle of Puebla and represents a crucial turning point in the liberation of Mexico. Now, present-day Cinco de Mayo, literal translation means the 5th day of May, is a very festive time in the Mexican community, and this spirit seeps into the general local communities as well. Now, the culture is alive with family fun, delicious food, colorful costumes, and the spirit of music and congeniality. And finally, there is Mother's Day. This celebration crosses all ethnicities, religions, political affiliations, and geographical borders. It supersedes species assignments. It's amazing how mothers have the ability to influence the child and the adult. Mothers are the ones who whisper to you how to survive, how to love, and sometimes how to hate. Now, mothers are arguably the most influential persons in our lives. So happy Mother's Day to all the mothers and the folks who love them. I don't care who you are, no matter what sign you are, we all respond to
I love you, Mama. Mama, you're the queen of my heart. Your love is like tears from the stars. Yes, it is. Mama,
As always, be blessed and stay woke.